Do you search for certainty in life, some steady ground beneath your feet? But what if the ground itself is always shifting? What if the only constant is change and you're a part of it? This is Heraclitus, the man who saw the world not as fixed, but as fire. Heraclitus lived in Ephesus around 535 before Common Era, a wealthy city filled with idols, rituals, and power. He rejected it all. He walked away from inheritance, status, and praise. To speak a truth deeper than tradition, to him, the world wasn't made of solid things. It was made of motion, of fire, of tension, of becoming. And today, when everything feels uncertain, his words return like prophecy. Heraclitus chose solitude, not out of bitterness, but clarity. He called the masses foolish, asleep. Peace hides the real you, he said. Only in tension do you truly exist. He became known as the obscure. It's not for lack of brilliance, but for speaking in riddles, sharp, poetic, burning. Each fragment he left behind was a spark. Together, they still light fires. You cannot step into the same river twice. It's not a metaphor, it's reality. Heraclitus saw the world in constant motion. Rivers, seasons, thoughts, selves. But within the flow was structure, the logos. Not a god, not chaos, but a rhythm, a law beneath the turbulence. Like fire, always changing, but never random. Heraclitus didn't just observe change, he fought for it. His great opponent? Parmenides, the philosopher of permanence. Parmenides declared, "Reality is unchanging. All movement is illusion." Heraclitus replied, "What proof of life exists in what never moves? What allows a leaf to fall, to rot, to become soil again? That is logos. That is truth in motion." What Heraclitus called flux, science calls physics. At the quantum level, particles flicker. Electrons are not fixed. They are probabilities. In your brain, it rewires itself every day. Memories shift. Habits sculpt new pathways. Heraclitus wasn't just a poet, he was a seer of systems. His flame flickers in neurons, not just in candles. But Heraclitus didn't promise comfort. Flux is beautiful and brutal. Homes collapse. People leave. Identities dissolve. Yet from every ending, something new is born. In his world, pain is not failure. It is transformation. Nothing endures but change. That is the wound and the way forward. Heraclitus whispered truths that echoed through centuries. Nietzsche built his eternal return on Heraclitus's flame. Carl Jung saw in his symbols the roots of the self. And today, in every therapy that embraces change, in every leader who adapts instead of resists, Heraclitus lives. Because in collapse and rebirth, he is still the oracle of becoming. So, what part of you is fading? And what new part is being born? Heraclitus reminds us, to resist change is to deny life. Subscribe to Philowhisp and follow us into the next flame.